Steve Cook didn't start bowling competitively until after high school, but the journey from 18-year-old learning the ropes to PBA champion took just 4 years.
Winning his first PBA championship is 22-year-old Steve Cook.
In only his second full season on tour, Steve won his first championship right out of the gate as he took down Earl Anthony for the Ford Open title on the first week of the 1979 season.
I went out there the first year with my own money, and at the end of the summer year of the first year, I ended up getting a sponsor, and I think that relaxed me, really did. I mean, I really felt like I could do it myself, but you know, when you got to have money every week, it can get a little, you know, you start thinking about that kind of stuff. So I got a sponsor, and I bowled well in the fall, and then when January came, you know, I was in my hometown, a lot of fans were around, I just felt good. I mean, I was ready to go that year, and you know, I ended up winning Alameda, which was the first week, so it was really pretty neat.
He would win once in 1980, but things weren't going as well as he had hoped. As he began the 1981 Tournament of Champions, he was on the ropes.
I mean, I was rough. I mean, I bowled, you know, I bowled good some weeks, I bowled bad other weeks. I mean, I made a couple of shows that year. It was okay, came out in 1980 and was just horrible. Just bowled really bad the whole year. Going into the Tournament of Champions, me and my wife had a conversation saying, you know, if this doesn't get any better, I don't want to put you through this. We're just gonna, you know, stay home.
Steve says the pressure was off and his game was on.
A standing ovation in bowling's most important championship.
He won his first major and was then fully committed to the business of bowling.
I just felt great all week, and then the show, I felt great, and you know, when I ended up winning, it kind of changed things, because from then on, you know, I mean, I had like ups and downs then too, but from then on, it just felt like I was, you know, I should be out here, I need to be out here, and it was just, you know, I just had to work harder.
Steve won a couple more titles in 1982 and became a major champion for the second time in 1983 at the very first PBA Touring Players Championship.
It was kind of a new event for us, and it was definitely a big one because all the touring players felt like that was, you know, one of those tournaments where, you know, we knew it was the touring guys. It was kind of our tournament, so yeah, it was really big.
Steve's next two titles would come with partner Mike Aulby at the Showboat Doubles Classic. Aulby was Steve's partner on the lanes and in the family ranks as the two married sisters. Steve and his brother-in-law would win 3 PBA titles together.
They got married, and we got a little bit, you know, we were closer, and his doubles partner went, and my doubles partner, we hooked up, and I think we were a force to reckon with there. We had some good times, and it was fun bowling together instead of bowling against each other.
Steve brought to the tour size, grace, fluidness, power, things that had never been seen in one person, and I don't think it's been seen since.
Well, he was always very intense, and always focused on what he was trying to do out there. He was a very, you know, tough competitor, and you know, never gave an inch. But then after the game was over, or that night was over, I mean, went back to being good friends.
Steve won 4 titles in 1986, including his 3rd major at the US Open. It was the best year of his career, and it did not come by coincidence.
I worked really hard the fall of '85. We changed some things up, and it just kind of fell into place, and it was tremendous having a year like that.
The United States Open champion for the first time.
Those kind of years you dream about for me, you know, because I wasn't as consistent as some of the other players. I was a little more up and down, but it was a tremendous year, and it was one of those ones that were fun ride to be on. Wish I had more of those.
In all, Steve Cook won 15 titles, 3 of them majors, and he quit the tour at age 35 to take a more normal job. While he would have liked to stick around and get to 20 titles, he looks back now with no regrets as he takes his place in the USBC Hall of Fame.
I think it recognizes what you did in sport. You know, I mean, I'm very honored to be elected into the USBC Hall of Fame. I'm ecstatic to be able to be with the people that are in there now. So I really feel real good about it.